I back this up. I feel like my hair looks crazy. All right, let's try this again. I don't know what was up with this last video. We're gonna try this again. I feel like I'm so close. Like, I don't know. Am I too close? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Hello, my first two people. What's going on? We are making summer rolls. It's late, but I got content to record. Okay, as you can see, we got the DJI. We got that out currently. And as I do this video, I'm just gonna record content. I feel like I haven't really been on here, and I feel like I owe you guys a little video. So as I record, we're gonna go live. Okay. So as you can see, we got the DJI going on. Okay, so it follows. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do a little 2-for-1. I just went to the grocery store. We're gonna use. Talk to me in the chat, people. We're gonna use rice paper. Okay. We're gonna go. We got avocado. What we got? We got mint. Okay. That's what they do, man. We got mint. Okay. What else? One red pepper, which we're just gonna shred. We don't even need to do anything crazy with it. Let me see if I can back this up a little bit more. Okay. Got some turmeric and got some ginger. Don't need the turmeric for this recipe. I just bought it just to buy it, but we are gonna use the ginger for sure. How do you back up the camera? I just got this laptop and I'm like still navigating. I feel like I'm too like up close to the camera. I don't know. We're actually gonna create 2 meals. You're probably only gonna see one. We need that cream cheese for later. We got shredded lettuce, iceberg lettuce. Yeah, we don't need that. What else? Cilantro. And then we got our chicken. We got thinly sliced chicken. So I'm gonna prepare this first just because I gotta lime and clean my meat before I do anything else. And then we'll prepare the peanut butter sauce. So peanut sauce, whatever. If you have had Asian food, I think it's like Vietnamese or like Thai, I don't even know. But if you've had that before, then you know what sauce I'm about to make. Talk to me in the chat. Talk to me, people. Golly. I'm talking to myself. 3 minutes of me yapping. Like, give me something. What else? And I got a lime. All right. What do I need? This first. Where y'all at, chat? Y'all mad dry. Hello. Talk to me, people. How are we liking the recent content? What did I do for the 4th? I just hung out. Enjoy, love. Gotta wash this out real quick. I think, yeah, all right. We're gonna clean the meat first. Every time I'm on live and I'm cooking, I feel like I get a little discombobulated. So work with me. Bear with me. We're gonna do the chicken first because I gotta lime it. So all this other stuff, this is for like later, but I am gonna prep that. Just wanted to show y'all what I got. Again, we're using rice paper to do this. It's gonna be a great recipe. We'll do this after. Let's clean this meat. Let's clean this meat real quick. happen? Which gym do you go to? I don't know how to say your name. What gym do you go to? I've actually never been. Have I been in New Jersey? I have, but probably not to like hang out. Probably for other reasons. Talk to me, people. I know it's late. What time is it? It's like 9:38. I don't have makeup on. This is all natural, baby. It's all natural. Ain't no makeup. Look, okay. Got my eyebrows done. Yeah, look. Yeah, got my lashes done today. Yeah, all natural. Okay. Yeah. I appreciate it though, Danielle. But yeah, I don't have any makeup on. That's like the second time I've been asked that actually. Someone asked me that today. They were like, "Oh, I love your makeup." And I said, "Oh, don't have makeup on. Thank you though." I am in Massachusetts. Oh my God, I'm trying to grab this chicken. Okay. Thinly sliced chicken breast. Let me just put some gloves on. It's not working the way I want it to work. Where's the gloves? Let's throw some gloves on. Where are the gloves? Where are the gloves? I don't see them. I don't see gloves. My gosh, oh, they're there. You know when you see something and then you're looking for it and you can't find it, but you know you saw it? That's what be happening. Listen, you eyebrows did, lashes did, they sure do make a difference, honey. It cleans up your whole face. What kind of accent would you expect from someone from Massachusetts? Like, am I supposed to be like, where are your car keys? Your khakis, like that type of accent? So I have about 1.3 pounds of chicken breast, okay, thinly sliced for this recipe. So I'm just gonna lime it real quick, and then I'm gonna prepare the peanut butter sauce. I should record this as I'm doing that. I gotta record both. Okay. I told y'all, every time I do this stuff, whenever I'm on live and I'm trying to record content, I get discombobulated. I'm like all over the place. Never fails. The trick to getting lime juice out of a lime, you got to roll it. You got to roll it on your surface. So you get really, and then it gets all soft, and then you get all the juice. And that's how you get it real nice and juicy. Real nice and juicy. Just gonna lime our meat. Hey. Talk to people. How was everybody's 4th? What y'all did? Did anybody like go away? What y'all did? Talk to me. So can you tell us how you got into working out in the gym and being so dedicated? How did I get into the gym? Like, do you want the story from the beginning? Like, how far back do you want me to go? How far back am I going? Beginning. Okay. It all started in the year of 2019. I was a young lad. This is how I'm gonna tell my kids. This is how I'm gonna tell my kids my stories. It all started in the year of 2019. I was going to college and I was going to school originally for nursing. while I was going to school for nursing, I felt in my spirit that that was not where God was looking to lead me. So I said, you know what? Let me take a year off of school. Boom, bop, bam. Okay, I took a year off. That I heard the kids. Could you? I feel like I would be a great nurse. Well, let me take your temperature. Let me check your heart rate. Sir, what are you doing? Go downstairs. Use the downstairs bathroom and go this way. Yeah, these kids. Why are they up? Why are they up? Anyways, was going to school for nursing. Did not think that that was for me. So I took a year off and I started asking people. I was like, hey, like, what do you see me doing? Blah, blah, blah. And everybody was like, oh, you've always been so into fitness. And I was like, okay. Like, they were like, you've always been like active. Cool. Boom. Went back to school the following semester. Talked to my advisor. My advisor was like, hey, there's this new program. It's called Exercise Science. Okay. Ended up looking at the criteria for the degree. And when I was looking at the criteria, guess what? Every class that I took for nursing had fit the necessary classes that I needed for exercise science. So I was like, great, I'm not behind. So I was like, I took the semester off, but I'm right where I need to be. Obviously, there was additional classes that I had to take, but everything that I had already taken, it fulfilled everything that the exercise science degree needed. I eventually, did labs and stuff in the exercise track, fell in love with fitness. I was like learning about the human body. My mom's a diabetic. I was learning how to take, blood sugar. I was learning all these different things about like how you can manipulate the human body, the things that you could do to it. And I was like, wow, like I really love doing this. Like I love learning about this stuff. And I love the ability to help people in this way. So I ended up graduating, and while I was going to school, I started my own fitness journey, right? Ended up having a hand injury throughout this time. I think I talk about this in my testimony video if you haven't already seen it. And yeah, after that, like I got my hand healed in 2021. They wanted to do surgery on it. I was like, yeah, I ain't doing no surgery. You feel me? Once you cut open your body, you ain't never the same. So I said, I ain't cutting myself open. So I went to church, and that's when I met God. Like I truly met God for myself, and I met God as a healer. They call him Jehovah Nisi. And I had my own experience with him, and I was like, wow, God is real. Like he took something that I was so passionate about and he healed me so that I could actually do it. And yeah, that's how I got into fitness. And ever since then, your girl's been squatting, your girl's been getting strong. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, basically that's how I got into fitness. Any other questions? Any other questions, comments, concerns? That's the basics. No, I'm Haitian. Do I look like I'm from Barbados? I get so many different things. People be like, oh, you look Dominican. You look like, what's the girl's name? Caesar. I said this wrong earlier, and I don't remember what I said. Caesar? It's not Caesar. Caesar? They say I look like her. I don't know. People I look like everything, apparently. Yes, I'm Haitian. Can you tell? Look, I'm liming my meat. I didn't put no vinegar or salt, though. It's okay. That's my business. So do you put the lime juice on the chicken and you wash the chicken with water, or are you just gonna use? Oh, I'm gonna use water. Yeah. I'm gonna let this sit, and then we're gonna make the other stuff while we wait for this. Okay. All right, we're about to make the peanut butter sauce. Let's throw this away, though. Again, every time I do this live stuff, I get so discombobulated. I feel like the kitchen gets dirtier than it needs to. I'm just like all over the place. Bayesian. I told you, I get everything. I could honestly probably tell some people I was everything and they believe me. Whatever group I was in, I could be like, oh yeah, I'm this. Oh yeah, I'm that. All right. So I'm recording, okay? So we have the jar, okay. First, we're going to do peanut butter, okay? I have this peanut butter right here. Creamy peanut butter, unsalted, and the ingredients are just dry roasted peanuts. I don't need to begin all that extra stuff. So we're gonna do 1/3 cup of this, okay? Yes, Lord. Yes, God. Yes, yes. All right. I'm going to use my scale to measure the honey. Because I feel like when you use a measuring cup for honey, you don't actually get all the honey that you're looking to use because it gets stuck on the measuring cup. So I'm going to use a scale. Okay. So if I'm doing 2 tablespoons, I need 42 grams. Okay. So I'm going to use 42 grams. Honestly, I might use a scale for everything. It just makes my life easier. Truly, it does. But then I have to measure, and I don't really want to measure. Okay, no, never mind. I'm just yapping. I'm going to use the measuring cup. So we need 1/3 cup. So I'm going to record on here. I'm just going to switch out when I need the scale. Y'all are watching. This is the process that I go through. This is the process I go through when I'm recording. Okay. So you guys are getting the first scoop here, and then you'll see this video tomorrow on my actual page as a short. Okay. So we need, all right. I told you I get very discombobulated when I'm trying to be on live and I'm trying to record content. Okay. So I'm recording here. I need 1/3 cup. Should I just measure it? Okay. I gotta make sure there's nothing in my screen at the same time as I record. So, okay. Let's go left hand. Okay, so 1/3 cup here. This is the process. And then 2 tablespoons of honey. Again, I'm gonna measure this out just because I don't want to waste any of the honey that I'm about to use. I need grams. So we need 42 grams. This way I ensure that I get every bit of honey that I need. All right, 42 grams right there. I'm gonna stop the recording. Are you going to save the live because I'm just watching and not taking notes? I'm gonna post this video tomorrow. So I'm just showing y'all like the process, but this video will get posted tomorrow and I'll obviously do my natural voiceovers that I always do. But yeah, this is just, I just wanted to interact with y'all. I just wanted to talk to y'all in chat. That's all. That's all. And then we're gonna go 1 tablespoon of, I don't need this anymore. We're gonna go 1 tablespoon of, you could either use soy sauce, like low sodium soy sauce. I'm gonna use coconut aminos just because I feel like it has, go ahead, Javon, go ahead. Because I just feel like it has less sodium. So we're gonna go 1 tablespoon of that. Ooh, I almost didn't record on this. See, I be getting distracted. I'm trying to do two things at once. So 1 tablespoon of this. Boom, bop, bam. How do you come up with the meals? It looks so good. I either try to recreate meals that people, let me stop this recording, that people still want to enjoy without having to worry about calories. And I also like do my research, right? I try to study the game. I study social media. So yeah, that's a whole other conversation. Yeah. Yeah. Now I need 2 teaspoons of lime juice. Chat, tell me, what is 2 teaspoons in grams? Tell me. Come on, let's see who knows. Let's see who knows their stuff. So I don't got to look it up. What is 2 teaspoons in grams? I really don't feel like measuring this. Help me. Google it, please. Ugh. 2 teaspoons. I got juice. 2 teaspoons in grams, please. Somebody, anybody. $8.4 And you're sure, Faith? Faith, listen, if my recipe don't come out right, it's because you didn't give me the right grams. I could stop being lazy, but I really don't want to measure it. I really don't want to do it that way. So it's 8.4 grams. 2 teaspoons is equivalent to 8.4 grams. Can somebody confirm? Are you sure? Okay. All right. Okay. Measure 8.4. I just pressed the button. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Love y'all. Love this. Okay. So 8.4 grams lime juice. Let's see. You don't want to like overdo it either because this is like acidic. So I like to put it nice and slow. All right, there we go. That's 8.4. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I just did 10. Oh, well, that's okay. I should scoop out a little bit. I actually might. I might scoop out some of that. And if you know science, then you know these are 2 different densities. So the lime juice is sitting on top because of the oil that comes from the peanut butter. So I'm able to like just scoop out the extra. I'm a perfectionist also, if y'all haven't noticed. Like I like my stuff perfect. Maybe I'm being a little extra. All right, this is good. Oh, I feel like it's not enough. No, there we go. I'm a mess. Don't judge me. Okay, boom. That's done. Next, we are going to do 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of ginger. We got to hit the record button again. Removing the scale. We don't need that. Where's my ginger? Got my turmeric, got my ginger. So 1 teaspoon. 10 is fine. You could have kept it. It is yummy. I know. But if I'm posting a recipe, like I don't know. I'm a perfectionist. I have no idea. This is just me being extra. It's not golden. Okay. We need 1 teaspoon of ginger. Got to make sure there's nothing in the frame. Again, perfectionist. Got to make sure like the camera's clean. This is for my content creators as well. Like, if you're a content creator, this is the process. Like, you got to make sure everything looks good. You feel me? You can't just be recording nonsense. You got to record quality. Okay. That's what sets you apart from everybody else. Quality over quantity. So 1 teaspoon ginger. 1 teaspoon garlic. We're going to go 1/8 teaspoon of, I have my plate right here. 1/8 teaspoon of sesame oil. I don't have a 1/8. Now help me again. Help me. 1/8 teaspoon. How many grams is that? 1/8 teaspoon. I need to put sesame oil in here. 1/8 teaspoon is how many grams? Nah, I appreciate y'all. 1/8 teaspoon in grams. I don't have a point. Dang it. 1/8. What is that? 1/4? I hate the measuring stuff. I don't have a 1/8, I don't think. Do I? I should. I have a 1/4. That's not it. I need a 1/8. The thing about living with people, like when you have stuff, it becomes misplaced. The things that you have, it's like, yo, I left it here. Where is it? You know? And that's my dilemma. Okay. That's my dilemma with living with people. I really actually cannot wait to get my own place. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to just do 1/4. I usually do have the 1/8, but yeah. I don't know what they did with it. I have no idea. It's literally a pinch, so I'm not even going to go too crazy. Hit the record button. Just a little bit of sesame oil. Because you know how strong it is. You don't want it to overpower all the other flavors that are going into this. And then we're going to slowly add in a 1/2 cup of water. Okay, slowly. So slowly add in 1/4 cup of water. Pour and stir. Pour and stir. Got 1 cup of water. Okay, so So slowly, we're going to pour in a little bit here, and then we're just gonna stir it. Okay. Stir everything together. This is gonna help with like the texture of it. You don't want to just pour the water. Okay. Slowly pour in all your ingredients. Slowly pour in the water. Okay? And as you see, like it thickens, go ahead and pour a little bit more. Boom. Just a little bit. And stir again. This live's a little boring. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just taking y'all along. I just wanted to go live. It's been a while. Today has been a long day. Today was a long day. Today was a trying day. Today's been a lot. Maybe I shouldn't just, maybe I shouldn't. I said, what? For the rest. Amen. I'm not gonna say I'm mad at God. I'm not mad at him. Yeah. This smells amazing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah. It smells like the peanut butter that you get from like those Thai places when you go get food. It smells delicious. This is the texture, the consistency. All right. That's that. Okay. This is what we got. Okay. Can y'all see? Yes. And we're going to save that. Now we're going to work on the chicken. It smells so good. But yeah, today was a hard day. Because I'm not going to go into details because it's a little bit personal. But, faith. God doesn't move when we ask him to move. Sometimes he doesn't answer in the way that we expect him to answer or the timeline. And when a situation doesn't start to get better, but it starts to get worse, it's like, God, are you even here? Are you even in this? He tells us we have authority over all things. He says we're going to do more than the men in the Bible did, more than the disciples did, all this stuff. And it's like you have this faith, and then you don't see anything happening. Obviously, maybe I have a faith issue. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. Amen. Romans 8:28. All things work for the good of those who are called according to his purpose. Not our purpose, not our thoughts, not our timeline, but his purpose. I know. It's like I know. But some days are harder than other days. For sure. Some days are just harder than other days. But, and I didn't really want to even come on here and like chat with y'all about it, but why not be transparent? Why not? Why not? Oh my God, I was supposed to put more water. I forgot. I only did 1/4 cup. I need half a cup. Honestly, this texture though, this consistency. Sounds like a patience issue, trusting God's timing because only He knows what lies ahead. And I know that you're not always supposed to see it. That's why it's faith. Amen. It's not even a situation about me. It's like something else. Trust me, I have patience for my own situations. It's not even me. It's not even my thing. It's something that I'm connected to. I had to pick myself by my bootstraps. I had to pick myself up by my bootstraps. And I was like, I'm not going to mope. I'm not going to slump. I'm not going to be in the slumps. I'm just going to do what I know best. And that's showing up despite whatever you're dealing with, despite how you're feeling. Your emotions are valid, but not allowing your emotions to dictate how you move and how you show up. So I said, let me get a video. Listen, the weight of your family. And when you know you're called to your family, when you're the only one, when you're on assignment, that's where it becomes hard. And I'm not going to say it becomes hard because it's not something for us to carry. It's a burden for, God. All we're supposed to do is continue to walk in our purpose. And then God can use that to then bring our families to Christ. And, you know what He does. Okay. But gosh, darn it. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard out here in the streets. I'm the only one in my family who actually believes in God. Like they believe, but they don't believe, And I remember when I was first, getting into Christ, I remember having this dream. And God is like, you're going to be the one. And I remember it so vividly because I do have dreams. So like that's something that I hold on to carry me through these seasons. It's like if not you, then who? If not you, then who? Who else can God use? Who else? Who else? We have an assignment. And sometimes we miss moments in our own selfishness, in our own busyness. We'd be like, God used me. And then God wants to use you. And it's like, oh, but this is inconvenient. It's never convenient. It's never convenient. All right. Amen. How do I make this bigger? I'm trying to see the chat more and I'm telling you. I appreciate you guys encouraging. I'm just washing the chicken. What are you making? I'm not rushing the food. I'm just kind of talking to you guys at the same time. It usually doesn't take me this long. Yes, we are instruments. Absolutely. When you understand that this life is truly not your own, when things like this happen, I'm not going to say it's easier to step out of it, but your why is different, and you're reminded that it's bigger than you. Like there's generations who are depending on you stepping into your purpose. I'm warning against nobody to my family. All right, we're gonna season the chicken. I am reading what you guys are saying. I am. And I appreciate you guys sharing as well. I'm also trying to like get this video recorded. All right, 1 tablespoon. Let's see. Please, we need to pray for each other. Pray for everybody. Listen, this life is not easy. This walk is not easy. Lord have mercy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. Y'all ever ask Jesus to pray for you? Very random question, but have you ever been like, Jesus, pray for me? You know, because he intercedes on our behalf. Like when you don't have the words to say, have you ever just been like, Jesus, like pray for me, intercede for me? That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm ready to hit me up. Lord, I need you to pray for me. The way I'm feeling, it just makes me not even want to pray. But I know those are the moments where it's like, no, go pray. Because there's something that you need to break in those moments. I am going to pray. I'm not going to allow this situation to deter me from what God is trying to do in my life. No, I used other stuff. Listen, don't even follow the recipe. This is going to get posted tomorrow. All right, we're going to go 1 teaspoon of salt. I lied, not 1 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon. Where's my measuring cups? 1/4 teaspoon. Oh, Lord have mercy. Where is it? Maybe a little bit over, because I have a little bit more chicken than I wanted to have. Boop, bop, bam. I'm gonna go 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. If you're not sneezing, it's not seasoned. Oh, we're gonna go 1/4 of. I need the ginger again. I'm gonna go a little heaping though. Now you have black pepper. This requires black pepper. Don't have black pepper, so might exclude that out of the recipe. I should have did this in a bowl. That's what I should have did. So that I can actually season this. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Never had a chicken roll. I should put the sauce in the fridge to let it cool. I should have did this in a bowl. I'm not really thinking right now. My mind is not even here. Like quite literally. I'm not even here. I'm just kind of going through the motions right now. Oh, yeah. Somebody asked if I was wearing makeup. Yeah. I've had the spirit pray for me. And God answers. Hello and blessings. I'm proud of you, and I think